A very good morning to everyone. My name is Karthika Bipin, and today we are going to talk about human resource management and its functions. So, from beginning, let's see what is human resource management. Human resource management is nothing but recruiting, deploying, and managing an organization employees. As we all know, human resource is the most valuable asset of an organization. So, those are the people who determine the success and failure of the organization. Human resource management is the concern regarding the issues related to hiring, training, development, compensation, and compliance of the employees. They ensure that the employees of the organization are satisfied to the optimum level and they are doing the work as optimum as they could do and achieve the objectives of the organization. So let's move on to the HRM functions. HRM functions lies in three different levels. That is, one is managerial functions, another is operative function, and the third one is advisory function. Managerial level functions includes planning, staffing, organizing, directing, and controlling. Managerial level is all about the people at that level doing the needed activities or the job and task assigned to them and achieving the organizational objective. So first, let's see what comes under managerial function. First one is planning. Planning is all about setting the organization objective and the goals of the organization, where the plans and procedures has to be laid out as proper as possible. The HR manager should be aware about the job market, the job requirements in the market, and should plan according to that. And moving to the next function, which is staffing, it is all about recruiting the right person or taking the right person at the right job at the right time, who has the appropriate skills and potential to do the tasks. Next function includes organizing. Organizing is all about laying down a structure or designing the structure of the organization, where the employees are given the certain tasks and duties, the works are allocated to them, and make sure that these people are doing the task as per the deadline or meeting the deadlines. Next, moving to the next function, which is directing, that comes under managerial function. That is, directing is all about giving directions or inspiring the employees, motivating the employees to do the activities in a certain manner or an appropriate way. And the last function that comes under managerial function is all about control, where the performance of the employees are evaluated, and once the outcomes are evaluated, they look for if there is any deviation, they look for the deviation and correct those deviations at the right time and give them appraisal or give them feedback regarding how to improve themselves in the organization in order to achieve the objectives of the organization. Yes, so we have seen the managerial level functions. What are the functions that comes under managerial level? So let's move on to the next level, that is operative functions. Operative functions include recruitment, training and development, then professional development, compensation and benefits, performance appraisal, and ensuring legal compliance. Moving on to the first one, that is recruitment. Recruitment is nothing but selecting a pool of candidates or taking a pool of candidates for the selection purpose or for a particular job profile. So it includes, first of all, developing a job description. Once the job description is developed, moving to the next stage is the posting the job vacancy or letting the people know outside that there is a job vacant in this position, in this department, in the organization. After that, sourcing the prospective candidates or making the pool of candidates for the particular profile. Once the pool of candidates are formed, the next step is to interview them. Once interviewed, and next is giving the option is salary negotiation. Once the salary is negotiated, the employee is selected in the organization, the last step is making job offer to them. So that is all about a recruitment function. The other function that HR holds or HR is concerned regarding is the training and development of the employees. As we all know, training is given to the newly hired employees, that is the freshers of the organization, that they get through placements and other sources. The freshers of the company who comes to the company for the first time, they are giving training or probation period. They go under the probation period for maybe 6 months or maybe 1 year, etc. And also training and development training is given to the existing employees of the organization to upskill them, to increase their knowledge in certain domain, or in case if any technology changes there, the existing employees should know or should have the technical know-how how to handle such situations. So training are given to such situation, or the employees at such situation also. And another function is that professional development. Professional development is nothing but the opportunity for the employees' career growth, their education and the training given to them. So for that, the employees are sent to seminars or trade shows or anything that is include corporate responsibilities or any other webinars, such functions, and in order to they get a feeling that their superiors or higher authority are taking care of them. They are giving some inputs for the employees so they could have a career growth in their life. So next function that comes under operative function is that compensation and benefits. So it is a crucial part of the HR department, that is compensation and benefit, which includes giving maternal or paternal leave and financial benefits like wage, salaries, etc. Then the another comes under it is medical insurance, then working hour flexibility. All these comes under the compensation and benefits. Another one is performance appraisal, which we have discussed earlier. Like once the employee's performance is evaluated by the HR department, in case if any improvement is needed, that is contacted or feedback is given to the employees. And the last function that comes under operative function is ensuring legal compliance. So it is nothing but about knowing or getting awareness about the laws and policies relating to the employment, then the working condition, then the minimum wage or tax allowances that are crucial to the HR department, and the compliance to the law which is necessary for the business existence. So these are the functions that comes under operative function. So we have seen the operative functions and the managerial level functions that comes under HRM. And the last one is that is advisory functions. Advisory functions include only two functions, that is top management advice and the departmental head advice. So what is this top management advice? Top management advice is nothing but the HR manager, like the person is a specialist in HRM function, so they can advise the top level management in the formulation of policies and procedures, and recommend in case of any appraisal to the manpower is needed if required. And the last one, another function, and the last final function is that departmental head advice. So along with giving the advice to the top level management, the HR manager is also responsible or is also accountable to give functions or advices to the different other departments heads, such as relating to maybe any policies related to job design or job description, on regarding the recruitment, selection or appraisal of the employees. So these are the functions, that main functions of HRM, which are managerial, operative and advisory, which is consisting in an organization, or most of the organization followed functions. So I hope everyone understood the topic, that is functions of HRM and what is HRM is all about, and I hope everyone understood. Thank you so much.